Okay, how you guys doing today? Dirty Camp here. Some more flat Earth truth. This is a sundog, okay, and this is proof of a firmament dome. You see the reflecting when you see light behaving like this. You can replicate this with a glass, and that's how you know it's this. When you can replicate as above, so below. When you can replicate these experiments, then it's fact. Um, for example, you can't replicate water sticking to a ball spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. It does the opposite. The water flies off, it goes to the equator, it traverses to the equator, and then flies off in these rows here. Okay, this is a fact. If if as above, so below, this should stick at 1,000 miles an hour. The water should stick to that. You should be able to replicate that shit. Mars through NASA telescope, you get all this bullshit, terrestrial bullshit. It's a movie. They're making the shit up. Every time I look through it with my telescope or high focus long range camera, it's a light. Okay, all it is a disk of light. Okay, period. You're not going to land on it. It's not terrestrial. It's extraterrestrial. Luminary. It's a light. It's a wandering star. A wandering light. That's what these things were called. Wandering stars. Okay, sheeple. I wish I could be more like you and pretend life is bubblegum and rainbows. We could run through meadows together and make wishes on dandelions. But alas, the United States of America's fallen apart, and I'm trying to find ways to preserve freedom and defeat a very sneaky foe. Maybe we will have to party with the unicorns another day. Okay? Reality check. Stop watching TV. That's where all the lies come from, the made up disinfo to make you believe that everything is fine. Go back to sleep. Okay, again, I just showed the sundog with a real picture of the sun. This is almost exactly identical the reflection that it made. You can replicate this. See, I have a glass here, light through it, and there it is, a fucking sundog. Sundog. There it is. That's a fucking sundog, and we can replicate that. You have to have a glass, dome-shaped glass, and light to replicate that sundog. Case closed. Okay? You're in a fucking eyeball. This is why you get the eye theme everywhere. Okay? Floodgates here, they open up evidently. The water above, water below. Evidently, these floodgates open up and it rains. Okay? That's why when the sun comes around underneath the firmament here, it lights up the water and it's fucking blue. Okay? Boom. Case closed. Okay, this is how we know that no camera exists in outer space. Because if cameras did exist in space, we would have real-time live footage of weather patterns and not these BS computer graphics. We'd be looking at real-time, real flat earth, real flat earth. You'd be looking at this shit for real. They're gonna give you fucking cartoons because this shit is fake. They can't show you a real picture because then you would know they're lying to you. And this is the yin and the yang. Um, Duality, sun, moon, time, earth, flat earth clock. Shit is a clock. You're in time. Saturn, Chronos. That's why Saturn's important. Okay, that moment when somebody shows you a picture of the Apollo 11 moon lander, you can't stop laughing at the tweaker shelter made out of tinfoil that they said got through the dome or firmament. It's insane. Okay, this is the sun's orbit in summer. It's a tight, slow orbit. Coils up high, okay? And it has longer to heat up the area because it's there longer and slower. This is the equator sun path, and this is the winter sun's path for us. Summer for Australia, winter for us. The sun's further away. It has to make traverse a much further circumference or distance, so it goes faster and it has less time to heat up that area that you're at. It has to travel a much further distance within 24 hours than it does here. It travels a lot less, a lot slower, and it has time to heat up the area where you're at because it's there longer. North Pole, South Pole, or Antarctic Wall. They call that the Antarctic Wall, ice wall. Again, my reaction when someone says we live on the outside of a spinning ball flying through space. Look at Archie Bunker. That's exactly it. It makes you want to quench. Okay, flat Earth map. United Nations flat Earth map. Yin and Yang. You got the sun and the moon. Our hands on the clock. You're in time. Okay, there's a boat, and this is a horizontal line. Horizontal, not curved line. Horizontal. It's horizontal to the plane. It's a flat, motionless plane. Analemmas prove flat Earth. North, southern hemisphere, and they call it's not a hemisphere. It's just the you're outside of the sun's loop, okay, and you're within inside the sun's loop here, okay. Case closed. These are like the sun's ecliptic path of the sun every day, tracked. These are alemas, northern, southern. Again, Aries failure. In the 1800s, Aries tried to prove that the Earth was rotating and he failed. All you need is a telescope and water, and you can prove that the Earth is stationary. The firmament and the sun and the moon and the stars are above us, and that's what rotates above us. The sun rotates every 24 hours, the moon every 24 hours and 50 minutes, and the firmament or the firmament, stars, carousel of lights, thousand point of lights that rotates every 23 hours, 56 minutes. The world you believe in is photoshopped bullshit. This is nonsense. It does not exist. Ever. Ever. If Earth is flat, all these hot air balloons would be going every direction. I mean, they should be going every direction. If you're in a ball, and they're supposed to go straight up from where they are on the ball. They should be going every direction. These motherfuckers are going straight up, horizontal. This is a horizontal flat plane, and everything goes up because up is up and down is down. Relativity is complete fucking garble. It's garb. It's nonsense. It's garbage. Okay, water knows up is up and down is down. Hot air balloons, hot air, hydrogen, helium, that's light, low density, super low density. They rise to their density levels, and they know that up is up and down is down. They know this. Just like a heavy object knows down is down, a light object knows up is up, and just like water knows up is up and down is down. Period. Okay. To prove gravity, you need a real simulation, not a simulated simulation. Do you even science, bro? No, I don't think they do. They don't even do that. The Earth is flat, but globe heads be like, how do you explain this computer-generated nonsense? That's what we're dealing with. Okay, you are light that has been divided. You are perfection. Here it just looks like you're not perfect because you've been divided up. Okay, that's why you have all these different colors for the chakras. There's your red root chakra all the way up, throat, head, spirit, all that. Look it up. Pink Floyd knew this. Pink Floyd was trying to tell you something. Okay, my question is, if the Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, and while it's spinning at 1,000 miles an hour, it's orbiting and rotating around the sun at a speed of 66,600 miles an hour, 666 Freemason fingerprint, while the sun shoots through space at another half a billion miles an hour, 450,000 miles an hour. Why haven't the constellations changed in thousands of years? Because you're not moving. The North Pole is always above the North Pole. The North Star is always above the North Pole. That's why it's called the North Star. It never moves. And if you were flying through space, you would never see these same stars ever again. Every set of stars, every day would be a different set of stars, a different part of the galaxy, you know? All that shit, okay? Trying to find a real photo of satellite in space, can't get one. Does not exist. They're cartoons. And look at this. Look at all the satellites around that, man. You don't ever see that when they show you their fake pictures of Earth, ever. You don't ever hear about these motherfuckers running into shit, okay? Because they're not up there and it's fake. This shit is fake. And look, NASA has to foster your belief in the globe. It comes out with a new planet all the time. All that shit's to placate the morons like they're doing their job, okay? To fool you, okay? All it is reinforcing an indoctrinated lie since you were a child. That's all they're doing. They're going to say, oh, we found a planet out there that's raining fucking liquid methane nonstop, like a moon of Saturn or Jupiter. It's raining, constantly raining liquid methane. Or then they got another planet with nothing but water on it, another one with nothing but weed all over it. I mean, come on, who's making this shit up? The next thing they tell you, another one, it's made of gold, and it's just insane. Okay, they're placating you. Today, scientists have substituted mathematics for experiments, and they wander off through equation after equation and eventually build a structure which has no relation to reality. Smartest man that ever lived tried to give everybody free energy. J.P. Morgan said, what, we can't put a meter on that? We can't put a fucking meter on this shit? Hell no, blackballed it. Okay, the only ways gravity waves made was right here. Renegade scientists agree 100%. Bullshit. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, they're making the shit up. They're just making the shit up as they go. And this shit is flat, okay? See how what happens here? Water always finds its level. Water always levels flat. This is called a horizon, and it's horizontal. Horizontal. Horus is flat to the plane. It's horizontal. Horus is horizontal. What hour is it? Where's Horus? What hour of the day? Where's Horus at? What hour is it? Where's Horus at in the sky? They called the sun Horus before they named it Jesus Christ. Or Jesus, okay? So that was the name of the sun, Horus. What hour is it? That's where you get the word hours from, Horus. That's where you get the word horizontal or horizon, Horus eye zone. Your perception only comes up to your eyes. You cannot see behind that. So, you're seeing water, which is flat and level, right here. Find its flat and level. It's a horizon, horizontal. It's all flat. This shit is flat. No buildings are tilting. This shit is flat. Water finds its way flat. If the majority of the earth plane is water, then your only conclusion can be is that it's like this water and it's fucking flat. You'll never see water curving up into a ball, ever. It'll never curve up into a ball like this. Gravity, maybe we should be asking how dense Newton is, because he's pretty fucking dense. Okay? He's very, very, very dense, okay? Because it's not gravity that pulls things, it's weight that pushes things, okay? Your weight is what pushes you down. That's why hot air balloons, hydrogen, helium, they rise to their density level. Things that are heavy and dense will fall to their density level unless something is more dense in the way. Vice versa, okay? You can never full density. If it's heavy, it knows it needs to go drop. If it's light, it knows it needs to rise. You can never full it. It's not gravity, it's density. Density and buoyancy. Period. Period. Things fall because they fucking have weight. You dumb fucks. Nothing's pulling it. It's heavy. It has weight. That's why it fucking falls. It's dense and it has mass and it's weight and that's why it falls. Because it's heavy and it has weight. Okay? Nothing's pulling it. Why does that brick fall and not the feather? Because the brick has fucking weight. Dumb fucks. Sorry. That moment when NASA announces another discovery. Again, laughing my fucking ass off. This is to placate you into where you think they're doing their job and they're actually doing something. For all those billions of dollars, they're ashamed that they're giving you cartoons. They try to come up with stuff because they're so ashamed of themselves. It's embarrassing. These fuckers are embarrassing. How did I become a flat earther? I tried to debunk the flat earth. And I couldn't. And I go with the truth, okay? I go with the truth. I don't go, oh, well, I found something that goes against my beliefs, and then I go into full cognitive dissonance mode and reject it. No, I accept the truth, okay, like you should do. Accept the truth, okay? You gotta accept the truth. The Earth is spinning at 1,000, moving around the sun, blah, 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 yet the water reflects a motionless flat plane. Einstein's relativity work is a magnificent mathematical garb. Dazzles.